What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review for this week's episode of SAO Alternate GGO. Another spectacular episode, guys. You guys know I'm loving this series. You guys know I love SAO, and this series is just killing it. I can definitely say I do like this. I've said this in a previous video, but I will say it again. I definitely do like this anime definitely more than I did when I first watched the GGO arc in season 2. But yeah. So let us begin. So we start this off with Len and telling Fuka pretty much the plans. Well, they're pretty much their plan of attack and explaining about the different areas that we should avoid. That they should avoid the hilly area because it's pretty much a sniper's paradise. The baseball stadium, yada yada yada, etc. 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 And so after that, she goes explaining about the different territories throughout the map that they can use. They're pretty much just chilling, like looking around, and there's no enemies near them. Then it's time for them to check out their GPS tracker thing to see where the other enemies located. Where they find out that actually Pito is actually on the other side of the map, and like, oh crap, she's on the other side. So they're pretty much wondering how they're gonna make their way there. And then we get back to Pito, which Pito's just like, I'm so bored. Can't we go into the fray and kill someone? It's like, and I was like, no, let us stay here and wait for it to, don't worry, this is all part of my plan, blah, 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 blah. And, one thing I gotta say, guys, just like, a few episodes back when, Len, or I guess I say Karin, Dang, you need to kill Pito. It's all, the way she said, like, kill Pito, like, oh yeah, after I kill Pito, like, it always makes sense, like, sometimes the way she says it she sounds like Pito wronged her, like, she's on a revenge quest or something, like Drax or something. It's just me, but I just, like, sometimes she's like, I must kill Pito. I'm like, if it's just weird, does she sound like she's like on a revenge quest or something? I don't know, it's probably just me, but yeah. So then after that, Fuka says in a very deep voice, life doesn't always work out the way you plan, but even so, you've made it this far, haven't you? Am I wrong? And she's like, you're right, that's right. And so they then decide to go southeast. And so, then we see Len, she's pretty much just checking around cover, making sure there's no one there. She finds this one group and tells Fuka to take care of the first group with her grenade launches, and then she does the rest. But while she's while she's running towards them to do her part, she actually trips a booby trap, and she loses her legs. But thanks to this is a GGO and not real military combat, they will regrow. And I think it was 10 minutes, I think she said. 5-10 minutes is how long it takes for your limbs to regrow in GGO. And so, she takes her to this abandoned abandoned house, while the other guys are kind of looking around. Then Len does her slow motion. She's going really fast and just destroying these guys for like a minute. And once she does it, she actually she slices one of the guys with her knife right in the man's, right below the belt, where the sun don't. Where she pretty much slices someone, when she kills someone, she slices her balls pretty much. I'm like, oof. And I'm like, Len, what has this man done to deserve such a cruel fate? And, the guys and her watching oh god. She's like, and after it's all said and done, they're like, yeah, she was really good. And then 2 guys I can still feel it. I'm like, I'm right with you, man. That is not very pleasant for us men. And so after that, when Fuka gets her legs back, they decide their next plan of attack, which is after the next scan occurs, they find out that Em and Pita are still on the other side of the map, alive and well. So they end up deciding to head over to the train station, to where the next team is, to the nearest team, which is by the train station, and they'll be using the houses as cover. And Fuka says hey, let me get some of the action. She's like, okay, what do you got? Anything in mind? She's like, I got something to do where I'll take out the whole team without you firing a single shot. And then we also head over to Pito, where she's just be like, ugh, can we go now? And Em's like, no. I am the captain now, because she made him the captain of the squad. So she's like, okay, fine, this is all part of my plan. Just be patient for a little bit longer, Pito. She's like, ugh, fine. And then we go to Boss's squad, and where she's like, there has been no enemy squad in 10 minutes. Damn it. And she starts screaming hey, do you guys have no balls? And there's an echo too. And the other team's like, hey, those are some dirty words. And he's like, yeah, but it's in game, so it's fine. It's called role playing. And she's like, if you say that, if you keep saying it so much, it'll go into your real life, like if we were on the subway. She's like, Yes, that would be very embarrassing. So she's like, okay, say it again. Ladylike this time, elegant. She's like, do you have no testicles? That was very fun to talk about testicles. And then we go back, and then we head over back to Pito, where she's like, I'm bored again. Like she's like, the whole time, every time we see her, she's like, I'm bored. Can we get some action, some right around now? And so then we have her back to Len, where we go to her squad, where she figures out, okay, to where they get to the train station where they find out their next plan of attack is, which Fuku's plan attack is, to use her grenades to to pretty much just sit down in a location, kind of like a sniper, when they get their position, and use her grenades to take down the whole team. While Len gives her direction on, hey, 50 meters due north or something, and so she's like, okay, we're good. And so then we see, and then we can pretty much see these group of guys just chilling, be like, hey, and then she fires one of her grenades, and she's like, hey, did you fire? And the art did look a little off in this part, like it did look a little off, I gotta say, but nothing really too major. And then for that, and then for like a good, then we just see her, taking down the rest of the guys. While Len is giving her direction, 50 meters due north, 50 meters, okay, a little to the left, and she takes down. And then one by one, she managed to take down all the guys with her grenades, and she's like, yeah, nice one. And then when she's done, she pretty much just says like an action movie one-liner. That's how it's done. Like, so that's like some straight out of like an action movie. So something I feel like that was something Arnold Schwarzenegger would say in like an 80s action movie. It would just sound so perfect to be in an action movie, And so they check the scan again, where they found that actually Pito is near like about 17 that are like going towards her position. So she's like, and then Len's like, oh shit, we need to get a move on to her. So they go to the dome, and so. While they're going, we see He's like, hey, Pito, you'll find this amusing, which is referring to like the 17th. Then we see, we go back to Len, and she's pretty much, speeding towards her at like fast as she can, but she ends up tripping, and then, Fuka catches up to her, and she's like, can you even catch up to her? And she's like, even if I went top C, I couldn't. She's like, okay, let's think of another plan of attack, and plus, if Am and Pito are rational and they're good, they'll probably escape anyway and move to a different location. She's like, okay, fine, let's just and she also says Pito, you better not die before I kill you. And then for the last part of the episode, we just see her laughing maniacally. She's like, she's just laughing maniacally for like a good 5 minutes. And also, I gotta say, the OST for the part when we see Fuka using her grenade launcher was really good. I really did the song they were playing. I definitely say the OST for the series has overall been really good. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's as strong as say the main OSTs that we've gotten for the 2 previous seasons of SCO. I don't even know if the same composer as did the spin-off, but in case she did, I would say the OST is still pretty good. But I would say that I definitely preferred the OSTs from the OST because I think her name was like Yukiko or something. Her music is just spectacular. I mean, if you guys watch Erase in SAO, you guys know what I'm talking because her music is spectacular. I love the OSTs for SAO, and I love the OSTs for Erase. Those OSTs are just great. And so that's where the episode ends with Pito laughing maniacally, I guess, at the teams coming after her. So overall, this episode was really damn good. Like I said, the art and animation was pretty good. With the voice, overall was pretty good. There was that one part that looked a little. There was that one part where it looked a little off, but nothing really too major. Like I said, I mentioned before, the OST was also really damn good in this episode. And so no real complaints here. So overall, I give this episode, of course, you guys already know by this point, a 10 out of 10. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, links are dropped below, and as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. And alright guys, so we got one more review for you guys, Persona 5, and I'm like, I think of all the episodes for this week number review, SCO, Persona, and Hiroaka. I would definitely say I'm the most hyped for Persona this week, just because it's going to be dealing with Kawakami's Confidant. And if you see my Persona 5 review, you know that I've said Kawakami is probably one of my favorite confidants of the side characters. I love her confidant to death. So I'm looking forward, and it's probably just gonna be especially how it starts off. And from some of the screenshots I've seen on Twitter, it's going to be a hell of a good time. So I'm looking forward to watching. So yeah, see you guys next time.